This is me, pretending to be working at a park in Japan, whereas in reality I'm just typing a bunch of nonsense in a Word document. Hi, I'm Alex and I've recently moved to Japan from Australia, my country of many years, and I came here through the closed borders. The country is still cut off from the rest of the world at the time of the recording. I'm just a regular guy, I'm not a rich YouTuber. I came here on a spouse visa, my wife is Japanese. I had moved countries once before when I came to Australia many years ago, but regardless, this was a very challenging experience. Let's rewind. My girlfriend at the time, and now wife, and I decided to get married and move to Japan to live together. Now, just to give you an idea how crazy it felt, I was 35 at the time. I had a normal life, I had a great job at a fast-growing startup in Australia, all my friends were there, all my life was there. I guess you have to be a little adventurous for such a move, but life is short. Second, I am adventurous. I love Southeast Asia, I love Japan, have been there many times, and even considered moving there about 10 years ago, but sort of gave up on that dream. I'm not a weeb, let me set the record straight. And third, see, I love Melbourne. Seriously, it's a fantastic city. It's the best city in Australia. People from Sydney will tell you otherwise. Don't trust them. Melbourne is better. After 2 years of never-ending lockdowns, it was time for a change. How do you even plan a move like that? It's easier said than done. I don't even speak the language. Casual conversation about weather is the extent of my Japanese. Spouse visa seemed the only option. Borders were closed with no end in sight. So we found a visa agent in Osaka, got married, filled out a whole bunch of forms and started waiting. Everyone remotely interested in Japan has heard about this so-called black company culture. Strict hierarchy, constant stress and overwork are not the kind of things I wanted to subject myself to, so I wanted to live in Japan but work for a Western company. Australia got me used to this laid-back lifestyle where you just sit on the beach and sip martinis all day long. So my awesome company allowed me to work remotely from Japan. Oh, and I'm a software engineer. I think I should have mentioned it before. The sheer logistics of moving all your belongings to another country before you land there are insane. So I made a conscious choice of not doing that. 4 months before the planned move, I sold everything I could, packed everything I couldn't into one box and 2 suitcases, and we spent the next few months traveling around Australia while waiting for the visa to come through. Now, I had been working remotely for 2 years prior to that, but I had never been a digital nomad, and that experience, let me tell you, is something else. And then finally, after multiple rounds of vaccination, after never-ending conversations with the visa agent, trips to embassy, I had it. There it was, the visa. Now, here I am 5 weeks later. I'm in Japan, sitting here in front of the camera talking to you. As you can see, I still have a bunch of suitcases here. I'm not fully unpacked. We haven't found an apartment yet. Still living with my mother-in-law. It's a pretty long journey, I guess, and I'm gonna be sharing it here on the channel. I'll be talking about my experience working remotely from Japan and living here. So I guess now would be a good time to subscribe.